Hey y'all. Oh, it's been a long night, y'all. Hey Miranda. Hey love. I ain't seen you in a little minute. Hey my Angie sissy. How are y'all doing? Oh, it's been a long evening. So I definitely wanted to come in and just share my opinion. Like everyone else is sharing their opinion. So I would like to share my opinion. I'm gonna try to see if I know it's been a while since I've been on here, so I'm gonna try to see if a few more people will come in or whatever before I actually get started. Thank you all for pulling up. I really appreciate you. It's good to see y'all. I have not been on here in quite some time, as y'all know. So just wanted to voice my opinion about a couple of situations. And then I'm gonna be right up off of here and go ahead and eat. I me and my mom had got a dinner. She had got baked barbecue chicken. What she get? Some sweet potatoes, some pinto beans, and some country fried corn. And with my dinner, it was I got the smothered pork chop, baked mac and cheese, dressing, and string beans. Hey, Raw True. Hey, baby. How are you? Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Oh, I miss y'all so much, man. I said I got to do better, but like literally since the situation had happened with my son, y'all, and his phone had got stolen, I just like, he needed a way of, just these kids gotta have some type of device, to be able to communicate and get, on the internet in some type of way. So I just let him use my laptop and I'm like, go ahead, do whatever it is you do. But I just got him another iPhone. So he just got it yesterday. I was like, okay, well, now I can go ahead and get back to what I was doing, and hopefully I'll be able to communicate with y'all a little bit more now that I got my laptop back. I really don't like going live on my phone like that. I don't know. A lot of time because phone calls be coming through. I don't like to put my phone on do not disturb because literally you just do not know what type of call could be coming through and stuff like that. So it really just be like, I don't want to have to make those type of decisions. When it has to do with something that really could be important, and then I'm sitting up here on live. So I don't really like going live on my phone like that. But I will, if I'm not actually expecting a call or it's the weekend, but during the week, oh no, I'm definitely not putting my phone on do not disturb. Vibrate, yes, I will, but not on do not disturb. Very seldom would I do that. Yes, I miss you, Miranda. I have not seen you around these pods about truth and uncut in the building. But yeah, y'all. Okay, well, at the end of the day, it's me and it's us. So anyway, I wanted to put my little input in when it got to do with the situations that has been occurring for the past few days. I know everybody pretty much is tired of or maybe tired of hearing about this whole Brianna situation. But I just wanted to bring a different approach to all of this. So we all know, as far as the information that we all know about, what the saga consists of and everything else that we have experienced, for ourselves when it got to do with the receipts and everything else. But my thing is, with this particular situation, I have been noticing with a lot of people, you know, um, that has been doing content on this situation. And I mean, not even just on YouTube, like literally from TikTok to Facebook. I mean, it's people that I did not even know had pages, got pages, and has been creating pages, based off of this particular subject. So it's been wilding me out. I'm like, oh wow, okay, so everybody trying to get in where they fit in. I'm not. What I'm trying to do is actually trying to see things from a whole total different perspective. So my perspective of all of this is based off um based off of just being a woman and just being human. You know what I mean? So this whole thing, we all feel like, okay, yeah, Brianna may have some type of mental issues or whatever, or whatever. Like, it is what it is. We are not doctors. We did not diagnose the girl or whatever. What she did do while the saga became a saga, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it was wrong. It was really bad behavior and everything else. We do not have control of what karma, because what her karma is going to consist of, or anything. We are not the judges, but every day we do tend to judge. You know, also including myself. That's why I say we. Hey Cancer, I'm doing better, baby. I'm doing better. It's good to see you. It is definitely good to see you. Ross would say, right, it's everywhere on Facebook. Yes, it is everywhere, and the content is outrageous, and it almost seemed like everything has pretty much been the same. People opinions has still like kind of been the same, or similar to one another, which is okay because I agree with a lot of the opinions that's out here. But from my standpoint, I'm looking at the situation as well from a different standpoint, is that Brianna is still a woman. She is still a human being. She may have some things going on and may have been traumatized and a lot of, with some things up in her past life or whatever that we can actually say because we know a traumatized person when we see one. You know what I mean? So, also, I also look at the fact that what has happened to her and what she has endured with when she was as she has been dealing with Ja, us as women, we have all been through those type of situations. You know what I mean? I don't feel sorry for her. Um, I actually, I actually pray for her. You know what I mean? Because those type of situations right there, they can act. All it did was just cause more trauma to her life. You know what I mean? Even though she really needs to get things together for herself, but at the same time, us as ladies, we did all came across a dirty ass nigga. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it raw. We have all came across a dirty ass nigga. We have all came across just some bum street. You know what I mean? A person that we did not even know that they was that type of person until we learned and found out. You know what I mean? The way that he did her was absolutely bogus. It was bogus. And that situation should be traumatizing to all women that has went through and has endured though that type of relationship or whatever. No matter what Brianna have done, she's still a woman. She's still a black woman, and she's still human. And even though she may not felt like all the stuff that she have done with Robert, and while she was with Robert, you know what I mean? That does not still mean that we cannot put ourselves up in her shoes to understand the situation that's at hand right now. Because at the end of the day, we still know how it feels to get dogged out and get used and abused and thinking you got something that's really ain't worth nothing. You know what I mean? And that's my thing. That's my thing about this. So I'm not going to drag this woman. I'm not gonna say she got what she deserved or none of that stuff because at the end of the day, what if this not her karma? What if it's not her karma? You know what I mean? Like, what if this just was bound to just happen or whatever? It don't necessarily mean it's her karma. We don't know what's gonna actually be her karma. She don't know what's actually gonna be her karma. but it just was meant for her to probably go through something, you know what I mean, a little bit different. Because look at it. The way that she treated Robert, she dragged him. We don't know if she used him or not, but we say that we believe that she did. You know what I mean? So we can only go by what we believe or whatever. But I feel that she used him. You know what I mean? Um, I felt that when she seen him, she seen dollar signs. And it's almost similar, to the same thing that John probably looked at. It's like when he seen her, he was looking at dollar signs like, okay, she got a nice little following. Okay, she dressed and act up the part. You know what I mean? The whole time they both had a mask on, but my thing is also is that Brianna had so many red flags about the things that she had against Robert, but you did not see these same red flags very early in the relationship with John. That's what I don't understand. All the things that you complained about with Robert, you seen in John very early on. And she said this up out of her mouth. Let me go in these comments real quick. Raw Truth said, yes, we all have been through it. I know I have too many times. Yes, Raw Truth. Like, we can't be out here, like acting like us as women have not had no dog nigga, ninja sit up here, just dog us out for no apparent reason. You know what I mean? Like, you really trying to figure out what it is, and whatever, whatever their motto is, whatever their motive is, but they just sit up here and just hurt you for no apparent reason and will continue to keep doing it, you know. So we all been there at some point. But at the end of the day, we had to stand up tall. We had to get ourselves, out that situation. We had to heal ourselves. We had to, go through the steps to be able to get through that entire situation. Some situations did not last, long enough, or, to the point to where you was able to heal. A lot of people didn't make it up out of those type of situations, and to me, it's almost like she was in a desperate place in her heart, and in her mind, because she needed something to be able to get over her marriage, get over the divorce. So she used that. But to me, I hope and I pray that she used this situation and learned from it. You know what I mean? Because God put us through a lot of things, but He not putting us through all of these things just because. You know what I mean? We're supposed to learn from these situations. So I hope she is really taking heed of all of that. Rachel say, I know that pain so well. As much as I don't like her, I still know how she feel. I do feel her pain. I hate how she did Robert, but what I do have a heart, it hurts me to see any woman go through any. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, for real. So I know that it could be challenging to go through any heartache by any man. Yes, for real, because that could take a lot up out of a person. You know what I mean? And then what adds on to it is like, oh my God. I've been looking at everybody content and stuff like that. And I do have sympathy and empathy, you know what I mean, when it has to do with the particular situation. Not because it's Brianna, but the particular situation of her being a woman, trying to get over a marriage of 6 years, um, sitting up here with 4 children, being a single mother, thought you had somebody that was, you know what I mean, actually gonna be there for you and stuff like that. You moved too fast, you got pregnant, not ended up getting pregnant because this pregnancy was planned. We know that for a fact. She said it up out of her mouth. She wanted his child. So, but she didn't think of all the ups and downs, everything that and the possibilities of what could happen, if things didn't go according to her plan and the way that she wanted it. So now it's a whole total big thing right now. You know what I mean? Now her heart is everywhere. Now her heart is broken and everything else. But all of this is still a learning experience, You know what I mean? It's a learning experience for all the younger supporters. It's a learning experience for women that have not even been through these type of situations. Now you're pregnant, whether it's for one child or another child, it's still an addition to your life, a lifetime addition to your life. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh wow. First of all, you shouldn't have to go through what you're going through. You know what I mean? Second of all, now not only that you're going through it, but you're carrying babies up in, or a baby, a new life up in your womb, and that baby feel everything. When you hurting, they hurt. When you're sad, they're sad. You know what I mean? If you're not taking care of yourself, you're not taking care of them. You know what I mean? So it just goes. It goes a lot of different ways, y'all. Because not only that, I'm not sure if her children is like actually unhappy or whatever, but I'm pretty sure that they would hope that things will actually turn out way better than it has been, when they got to do with their mom and the relationship that they have with their mom, but not only that the physical children is feeling some type of way or maybe feeling some type of way, but now the unborn, about whatever it is that she's going through, her unborn, the unborn is feeling some type of way too. Like, it's crazy. So at some point she has to be able to, she needs to gain some type of control, of herself for the sake of all of her children, including the unborn. You know what I mean? And say, of course, nobody is perfect, but I'll continue to pray for those children. They're innocent, and pray for her. But it still was wrong how she did him. But nobody is perfect, as you said. We all been there. Absolutely, absolutely. I just don't want us, and it don't matter what I want, but I know I'm just not gonna be out here, just feeling like, oh, I can't stand this girl, and because I can't stand this girl, I don't like her actions, I don't like parts of her personality and stuff like that, or a lot of things that she has done. I can easily say that, but I'm trying to look at the bigger picture. You know what I mean? Like, how can we provoke? I mean, not provoke. Um, y'all know what I'm saying? It's right there on the tip of my tongue, child. Anyway, how can we eliminate this? As far as when it has to do with men just taking clean advantage of women in that type of way. Like, we have to, as women, need to stand up and be stronger. You know what I mean? Our children depend on it. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, they really, if when as soon as you think your child ain't paying attention, trust and believe they paying attention to everything that you do. Every single thing that you do, they paying attention to. Raw truth say, when a man breaks a woman's heart, I hate that man for her too. It is, because that stuff sticks to you. It seriously sticks to a woman. You will never forget that type of heartbreak. You know, and then now it's a baby involved. You know what I mean? Like, every time you look at that child or whatever, it's almost like, oh my God, it brings you back to that particular relationship. And God forbid that that mom that mom don't feel some type of way about that baby, and have flashbacks. It's, y'all know, the stuff that I actually cover on this page over here. A lot of the moms, the new moms and stuff like that, that's how they be feeling. They turn around, they get pregnant by this guy or whatever, and then the guy, he start acting funny and started doing this and moving different or whatever, and then now y'all done broke up, now he done cheated, and you sitting up here walking around 6 months pregnant, and then turn around, have that baby, now this man ain't show up, for the labor and all this and that, and now you stuck with this baby. At some point, y'all both agreed that, okay, if we was to have a child, then we'll just have a child. You know what I mean? We'll be cool. We talked about the looks, the names, and everything else. It was all gravy. But now that it's here, you know, It's a whole total different story and what they do. And I'm not speaking anything into existence. I'm speaking from the stories that I have covered. They turn around and they unalive their child, or they get over stressed. You know what I mean? They go through the depression and all this and that. It's like it's crazy. What you say? I feel the pain for that woman. It angers me when men do women wrong. I'm sick of these men just breaking women's heart and doing this. Absolutely, absolutely. And say, but one thing I won't back her about lying, saying he abused her when he actually probably didn't. And that's something to marvel at because that I'm not even too sure about. I'm not too sure about. Hey Tangela. I'm sorry, boo. I'm just seeing the comments. I'm catching up now, y'all. I see you, Edge. I had to catch up. She said, "Do you see my comment?" Yeah, I had to catch up. Rashu says, "Some women we give these men our hearts. We love them, and they still stump over our hearts like we ain't. All the time. It never fails. It never fails." How you been doing, Tangela? It's good to see you, girl. Cancer say male, but part of healing is taking accountability. And this girl has said she never did anything wrong and is a good person. She's a very mean person. I only feel bad for the kids. I don't feel bad for her, you know. And absolutely, you have to take the proper steps, in order to heal. And that's just a whole total different situation right there. I'm literally just speaking on the situation at hand as far as, her being pregnant and the way that he treated her. That's something that we all know as women that we have been there before. You know what I mean? As far as with that, we we 9 out of 10 have probably took the steps because you definitely have to take accountability. A lot of women such as myself, I will blame myself first for everything. Even if I was treated the worst out of the relationship, I will literally blame myself first because I feel like I could have done better. I could have made better choices. I should not have did this. I should not have did that. You know what I mean? Like I will hold myself accountable for all of that, and I will be more angry at myself because I feel like I know better. You know what I mean? Like seriously, I get on myself harder than anybody ever can get on me. But everybody is not like that. You know what I mean? When you go into something, she went into the relationship blind and she's leaving, she calling herself leaving out of the relationship blind. She went into the marriage blind and she left out of the relationship blind. No accountability. And that's a whole different type of personal issue. It ain't too much that I can actually speak on when it got to do with a personal issue because, like I said, even though we're not doctors, but we definitely know when it's something mental, and something ain't right upstairs, you know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. But as far as the actual situation at hand, we definitely have all been there. And that's the only thing that that I'm actually speaking on tonight. That's the only thing is that we have been there. And that's what I feel bad about because those type of relationships and that type of healing process is something totally different. It's one thing for her to say, oh, whatever happened between her and Robert or whatever, but this situation with her and John, oh, I know that so well. I know that so well. Ain't nobody never spat on me though. You know what I mean? Oh no, no, not that. But as far as anything else, no. But I mean, what she's saying is all allegations. But we all have our own personal story when it has to do with domestic violence. Even when it has to do with you being with a nothing ass ninja, or a dog, a hoe, whatever. We've had our experiences. And then next thing you know, you're pregnant or a baby come into play at some point. So that's basically what I'm speaking on. I cannot feel sorry for somebody that sit up there and made their own bed for anything. That's what I cannot do. I can't feel sorry for none of that. Those babies, I definitely have sympathy and empathy for those babies because I'm pretty sure they just like, I just want my mama back. I just want my mama back. That's it. That's all. Mm-mm. It's a lot. It's a lot. And I really just feel like she needs to just start, take that love that you was giving to Ja and love on your babies. Love on your babies, honey. All that energy and all of this, love on your babies, child. For real. They need it. They want it. They crave for it. Love on them babies. And say, yeah, the children is more at stake in this situation. They hurt at the end of it all, period. They do. The baby should not have to, go through any of this type of wrath that she is going through. They should not be involved. Her dad should not be involved. You know what I mean? But that's what happens when you coddle somebody for so long. And these are the results of coddling. This is what it is. If you cannot say you ever stood 10 toes down on anything when you have to have validation from anybody and everybody. You ain't never stood 10 toes down if you need validation. I know damn well I don't need no validation from nobody. Y'all know I always say up out my mouth, ain't nobody gonna put no damn battery in my back. I don't give a damn who it is. On YouTube, on Facebook, in real life, any of that shit. I'ma do what Mel wanna do. I'ma feel how Mel wanna feel. I'ma say what the hell I wanna say. You know what I mean? So she's not equipped for that right now. We don't know what the future holds, but she's not equipped for that right now. But she need to get herself together ASAP, as soon as possible. Because healing could take a very long time depending on what you're healing from and depending on the person. Okay, Raw Truth agree with Cancer. I agree as well. And say she still needs to take, oh, okay, I did that. Okay, Tanja say, I'm here. Good to see my babes. Good to see you. And say the proof is in the pudding. I don't think Robert abused her like she said, but hopefully she's healing. I don't think he abused her either. I watched somebody else's content and I forgot their name. It was they I don't think that they're new to the saga. They just was new to me. So as I was watching their content, I was listening to their content, she was saying that she was she was not a fan, not a fan, but not a supporter of Bree, and she wasn't a supporter of Robert either. But she did like their content when they was together. She said that she always would go on there and they would always acknowledge each other. They would always go out and have family things going on with one another. They would dress alike. He will always, make sure that she's happy and, got stuff for Valentine's Day or birthday. And they, just shared a lot of events. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, they was doing all of that. You know what I mean? Like they was actually on some positive stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like it's crazy. Welcome, Rebecca. Hey, boo. I miss you. So yeah, like in the beginning, they was like it was just a whole big positive couple, that they had going on with they content. She had her business. She's got her business going and stuff like that. She was doing her hauls. And, I mean, when you think back, because a couple of years is, it's been a lot that's been going on lately. So when you think about a couple of years back, about all the positive things that she was actually trying to bring, when she was with Robert or whatever, like that, it was suitable for her in our eyes. In our eyes, it was suitable for her. But it's obvious that she was not happy with that. And even if she was happy with that, she wanted more. She wanted more. You know what I mean? And come to find out that she basically just wanted control of the situation. So it kind of seems like once she started making the type of money that she was making, she wanted to gain control, you know. And then like from him getting sick and stuff like that when he was in a hospital and stuff, it's like from that point she felt like she was gaining her control from that point, like that was her way out. But I'm like, girl, you did all of that. But I'm pretty sure she think about it now. But like you did all of that because you assumed that this man life could possibly be over. You know what I mean? And you thought that you was gonna gain something from it. And that's where she messed up at. That's exactly where she messed up at. Because if Robert was a dog, he would have left her ass. He would have left her ass when she got pregnant. You know what I mean? He told her he didn't want any more children. At least not at that time. He didn't want any more children. You know what I mean? So when she did that, that was just completely disrespectful. That was disrespectful. For real. And say, I never been abused before by a guy, but I feel bad for those that have been abused. Yeah. Girl, it starts off with mental abuse. It starts with mental and emotional abuse. Before they actually get physical, they mess with your mind or whatever, start to hurt your feelings and everything else, and then once they feel like they got you, that's when they become physical. It is a process. You know what I mean? They got to gain out and got to seek out, how weak you are, how much control they actually have. That's why ain't nobody gonna ever have fucking control over Miss Mill at all. Ever. Ever. You got me messed up. You got me messed up. We ain't doing that at all. I'm my own woman. I always been independent. I do what I need to do for myself. I do what I need to do when it comes down to my responsibility. You know what I mean? Everybody falls short on a lot. You know what I mean? We all sin, no matter if we don't try to. We still do. So I don't care about nobody sitting up here trying to fake judge me. You can judge me all the hell you want. But trust and believe, you will never know me like I know me. Hey, Terry. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. On real, you would never be able to. I won't give you the chance, child. I'll laugh all up in your face. Got me messed up. Becca say, okay, she's talking to that's about true, talking to Becca. Um, Rebecca say, I was verbally abused a long time ago by this guy I used to date a long time ago when I was living with my sister. Yeah, and a lot of time that verbal abuse that really will break somebody down too. For real. That verbal emotional abuse that would break you down quicker than it would with physical abuse. For real. It's harder, it's harder to me to heal from mental, verbal, and emotional abuse than it would be for physical. Seriously. Seriously. If y'all agree, let me know. Because you got to work on yourself a whole lot more. I mean, your body will heal in due time. But when it got to do with your mental, you know what I mean, and somebody mentally abusing you, you got to get back. You got to get back in some type of way. You have to put some work in to get back to yourself in some type of way. For real. That's what's not cool. That you don't sit up here and let nobody play with your head. When folks try to play with your head, you need to cut that out right then and there. Folks try to control you, cut that out right then and there. You know what I mean? Like seriously, don't even play with it in no type of way. When somebody trying to manipulate you, when somebody trying to control you in any type of way, be your own person. You know what I mean? Like seriously, be your own person. You ain't got to be going out your way to sit up here and satisfy nobody, especially if they ain't going out their damn way to satisfy you. Shit. Becca say he told me if I ever leave him, he was going to unalive me, and I was really scary at that time. So I got my brother-in-law to talk to him and tell him to leave me alone. And that's what I'm saying. Like, man, that mental, when somebody messing with your head like that, it's hard to come back from that. It is hard to come back from that. I mean, for some people, it could be harder it could be harder than it could be for the next person. As far as the type of person that I am, but I had to grow and learn and become wise about certain things. I had to go through some things for me to get where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? Because when I very was introduced to mental abuse, the verbal, the type of verbal abuse and emotional abuse, like I didn't know what the hell to do with it. You know what I mean? Like I was confused a whole lot of times, and you know, I never thought that what they were saying was true. You know what I mean? Like I didn't believe what they were saying, but I was confused about why they were saying the things that they were saying about me, even though I know that it's not true. So I got the questioning myself. So now, since I didn't got over those type of situations, or in relationships that I had went through those situations with, I wish them up would, child. I wish I look at them and I laugh. I laugh. Because baby, can't nobody tell me more about me than I can. Or God at all. You know. When somebody is really messing with your head, that is definitely harder. It's gonna take some time, you know, a lot more time than it would for your body to heal. But like I was saying, y'all, like I ain't mad at the girl. I don't know the girl to be mad at her. I don't know the girl to hate the girl, but I do have some type of empathy for her situation. Not her, but for her situation. You know what I mean? I don't know her. I don't. I have not been around her. I only know what I see, and that's the only thing that I can actually go by. So I really just wanted to come on here and talk to my supporters or whoever came back and stop through or whatever to let everybody know. Hello, Rosanette. Welcome in, sweetie. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining, love. I just wanted to let everybody know, as far as from my perspective, Brianna is just as human as anybody else. And she's also a woman. It don't matter what kind of woman she is, whether she's black, whatever her race is. Hey, open book, welcome, sis. I just want to let y'all know that no matter what her race is, but at the end of the day, she's a woman. And we have all been through this particular situation. And I sympathize with her situation. You know what I mean? Not her, but her situation. We have all then came across some type of nothing ninja up in our life that had hurt us, used us, abused us, no matter if it's mentally, physically, emotionally, or whatever. And then next thing you know, you're pregnant or whatever kind of way. I mean, your heart just broken. You thought you was doing something right. You didn't move too fast. You didn't learn from the first situation. You tried to cover this up, and you know what I mean. It just the overall situation, with her. I really feel, I really have empathy for that particular situation. You know, like for real, for real. And I'm, I don't feel that she should be bashed. You know what I mean? Because if even if you put yourself like, just clear y'all mind away from everything that happened with La Truth. Clear y'all mind away from all of that. I'm not trying to get y'all to believe what I'm saying, because it's my opinion at the end of the day. You know what I mean? But just clear y'all mind from everything else that had happened, everything that she has done, everything that she said. She look at it as her just being a random young lady who just went through this, went through that, and this is her particular situation right now. Her particular situation right now. Like that to me, I'm like, dang, girl, ain't like, how you gonna do this? Like, how, you need to get into prayer. You need to be sitting on somebody church bench. You need to be talking to one of the mothers in the church. Child, you need to get some people behind you that really will have your back to help you through this healing process. You need some support to help you through this healing process. You got these kids and other babies on the way. Like, child, I cannot. I cannot. Like, I thank God that my mom was there. I thank God that my mom was there throughout my pregnancies, you know what I mean? Even when things went wrong, not with my pregnancy, but when my relationship and stuff like that went wrong, like I thank God that she was right there. You know what I mean? She had my back. She, you know, she was the only person that ever babysit my kids for me. And trust and believe, my mama didn't babysit for free. I had to pay her for her time, child. Hey, Lisa. I had to pay my mama for her time because my mama was in her 40s, when I started having my kids. And she like, this is the best days of my life. So, I'm gonna have to pay. You gonna have to pay me for my time. She did it, for free sometimes, but I respect it because if I really wanted to go out like that and go enjoy myself, why not? So my thing was, my mama told me like, hey, first of all, you whoever want to take you out, they the ones supposed to give you the money for your babysitter. They want to take you out. They the ones got to pay for your babysitter. So when she put me on game, I'm like, okay, well, I can't. I started telling folks, hey, I can't go out unless you pay for my babysitter. And trust to believe, baby, it worked. It worked. I say, okay, ma, I got you. I got you. Because if you wanted to take me out, you was gonna have to pay my mama to babysit, baby, because she wasn't going. And then we turn around, hell, and she been and gave me some of the daggone money back. But she like, hell no, he wanna take you out, he got to pay for the babysitter. You don't pay for the babysitter, he pay for the babysitter. I say, okay. Child. Oh my God. Yes, open book. Lisa, yes, she needs a whole lot of healing, a whole lot of healing, and she needs some support. And it's sad that she don't have the support. Hey, my Brit, good to see you, boo. It's sad that she doesn't have, the support that she had up in her life. You know what I mean? Because I believe that she really had genuine people in her life, that wanted to be there for her and actually try to tell her her rights and wrongs and stuff like that. But she just would not listen. She would not listen. So it's just like, hey, what else is a person to do? At some point, you just got to go ahead and move on with your own life. Like you can't make nobody do nothing, at the end of the day. So, you just got to go ahead and just move on. But I really believe that she's gonna have a hard time, y'all. I really believe. Like I have four kids. You know what I mean? You know, and it was hard for me. It was hard for me being a single mother. So it's like, oh my God, like, let alone four. And then what's so crazy is that I had my first two back to back. They was a year apart. You know what I mean? Like I said, I had the support of my mom, and thank God I just wasn't that type to actually like go out to clubs and be hanging out and stuff like that. I was never that type that actually felt like I was missing something out there, in the streets and nothing like that. I always been a homebody. So I didn't feel like I was missing nothing. I enjoyed the time that I had with my kids. I was loving on my kids, but I could tell like she's not that particular type. She likes to go out. She likes to chill. She likes to do what she do. She likes to flaunt and all this and that. Lisa say, I really don't feel sorry for her. She brought this on herself. Um, I'm not too sure, Lisa. I'm not too sure. I don't feel sorry for her. No, I do not. I do not. I don't feel sorry for her at all. I feel sorry that she's actually going through this particular situation. That's what I feel sorry for. Because she may not understand that this type of situation like this can actually be more traumatizing than anything else that she may have been through in her life. You about to bring in a whole nother human being. For real. Maybe two. But you bringing in another fatherless child. Like, come on. You know what I mean? And yeah, that is destruction. That is definitely destruction. But it's destruction for most of all for the kids. I don't feel sorry for her. I feel sorry for her situation, because I don't think that she actually really see, you know, beyond what's actually going on right now. You know, Britt say, hi, Angie, haven't seen it. Okay. She has to learn a lesson. Absolutely. Life is a lesson itself. She definitely have to learn a lesson. Life is a lesson itself. And she actually can take this and twist it around, and flip it as a life lesson if she do the right thing, but you cannot continue to keep doing or going the way that you're going and think that it's just going to be okay. She's never going to learn from what she actually going through if she keep doing the same thing over and over and over again. If you keep getting with guys and you feel that, oh, this guy is this, that, and the third, you know what I mean, then hey, I want to have a baby by him. I want to have a baby by him. No, it don't work like that. It shouldn't work like that, and she should understand that it do not work like that, and it don't work like that for her. And it's not cute. You can't be out here talking something. I'm that girl. I'm that girl. You're that girl of what? Exactly. You are that girl of what? Exactly. Because what you have shown is you are that girl that will fake fall in love with somebody. You are that girl that will destroy somebody's character online. You are that girl that will have a baby or trap a guy to keep him. That's what you have shown. Can't nobody shoot. We shouldn't judge at all, but can't nobody sit up here and not have some type of, you know, I don't want to use judge, y'all, but can't nobody place a judgment on you besides what they already see. That's just it. That's it. That's all. If somebody wants to judge you in any type of way or judge your character and you show it, that's exactly what they gonna do. They only can judge what they see and what they hear. So if you put it out there, then what the hell? I'm that girl. You're the girl. Yeah, you are the girl, child. You're the girl. You can have that. So I'm on here to let everybody else know y'all don't want to be that girl. Y'all don't want y'all grandbabies being that girl. Y'all don't want y'all kids being that girl. So tell your kids to tell their kids that they don't want to be this girl right here. Cause she say that she's that girl, baby. And we ain't doing that. Cancer say in order for her to start healing, she's gonna need to admit to herself that she's done a lot of people dirty and will really and I really don't think she'll ever admit that. I don't either, Cancer. I don't either. She did too much damage, and she did. She did. She could still make it right if she want to. It's all about what you want. Maybe you can have somebody out here with schizophrenia or anything else. Like all these mental issues and folks with these mental things going on out here, if you do not admit or understand that you have a problem, that's the first step. You need to understand that you have the problem. You need to know for yourself that you have a problem. If you cannot admit that you have a problem, then you just gonna continue on with that problem. It is just gonna be everybody else sitting up here telling you you got a problem, and you gonna still be like, nope, nope, no, I don't. No, I don't. You're gonna continue to keep pointing the finger at everybody else. At everybody else. The situation that's why I say I'm not even speaking, I'm not gonna even too much speak on her personality and the things that she do because ain't nothing that we can do about that. But the situation is it could be traumatizing to anybody. You know what I mean? Because that particular situation, a lot of women been through that. You know, I mean, that's tragic right there. That bad self. Shit. Being a single mother is tragic bad self. And baby, hers is even more tragic because baby, you talking about 30 now. Everybody keep talking about this $30,000. That girl done spent over at least $100,000 towards this man. Y'all, y'all holding it short. I'm gonna have to put it out here. Y'all holding it short. Y'all being too nice out here. Y'all content creators, y'all being too nice out here now. Y'all being too nice. 30,000, that's just the ring and the penny. What about all the gym shoes, the Jordans, and all this and that? Birthday parties, the trips, the Jamaica trips. Remember, she said she was paying for everything. Everything, everything, child. Everything. I would never. I would never. Mm-mm. I would never. I wouldn't. Everything. Lisa says she's truly a full narcissist with psychopath behavior, and if she doesn't get help, this will follow through her life. Yeah, it's already there. It's already there, Miss Lisa. It is already there. So to say, she really don't think anything is wrong with her. She don't. She don't. And it might be times where I just pray she gets it together. Hey, Boots. Hey, my big sis. Hello, love you, baby. Yeah, everyone speaking in advance, listening in the shower. I hope you all enjoy your weekend. Thank you. You too, boo. Um, and you say hit that like button, baby. Hit that like button. Lisa said it's all on her to change. Yes, it is. It's all the power that she have. She don't use it in the right way. You know what I mean? She want to use the power that she have to control other people and what they do instead of using the power that she has to change herself. She could be that girl, that girl, that girl, that girl. But baby, you got to do some soul searching and some more stuff for you to be that girl, that girl, that girl. You can look like you that girl, that girl, that girl, but them looks, if it them looks ain't gonna do nothing, child. They ain't gonna do nothing. Them looks is not gonna keep no man. Have you not seen that already? How many more kids do you have to be impregnated by? How many more men do you have to be impregnated by for you to understand that your looks is not going to be that girl, that girl, that girl? You're going to be sitting up here with a whole football field full of kids sitting up here talking about something, you that girl, that girl, that girl. I'm going to tell you this. I don't have to be that girl. I'm just fine being Miss Mill. I don't want to be rich. I'm just fine being comfortable. You know what I mean? I don't need no million and one friends. I'm just fine with a handful. I'm just fine with two or three. You know, like seriously. And it's not me minimizing myself. It's just that's just a part of me because I understand the type of person that I am. You know what I mean? And she need to do some soul searching so she can figure out who she is. See, this is why I don't go live on my phone, y'all. This is exactly why. Because all they do is just ring. I'm not about to answer. Because if it's important, they know how to text me. Open book say exactly. That's the stuff that people only know about. The shopping trips. Yes. Them shopping. Yes. And I didn't. You know what? We had two open book. Sis. We had 200,000. At this point, we are at 200,000 because the shopping trips. You know what I mean? Like she was buying this man all kind of stuff. He want. I mean, did you wonder why your kid sitting up here wore one pair of this man pair of shoes? And he did. Child, I wish I would. I wish I would. I wish I would. The shopping trip. We had 200,000. Forget that 30,000. We had 200,000 at this point. She's sitting up here crying about a $10,000 ring. Girl, forget that ring. Shoot. He had whole shopping sprees and all kind of stuff. Vacations, birthdays. Child. Stop it. I cannot. Lisa say, I'm speaking from experience. I went through many childhood trauma and it took so many years to heal. And I'm so grateful to God. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. It takes time. Healing takes time because that stuff messes with your mental. It not only breaks your heart, it messes with your mental. You know what I mean? And I really believe that she just, moved too fast. She should have listened to her internet aunties that were over here that was trying to tell her, baby, you moving too fast. Slow down. Slow down. Slow down. But she already had everything mapped out the way that she did. The way that she did things, she had it mapped out already. You could tell she did. Because she moved directly right into it like that. And to me, so let's bring it back a little bit because I seen the video. That video that she was talking, she had the black on. I think it was the video that she was either leaving court or they was on it, or she was on her way to court. So remember up in that video, she had the black on. She was like, when she very first went out there to New York for his his little whatchamajiggy, y'all, for the Wu-Tang stuff. So remember she went out there. Didn't she have on that doggone like that glitter dress and stuff like that? Like I think she was like going back and forth with Robert or something like that. And she ended up being late for Janelle's event. Do y'all remember that? But she showed up or whatever. But anyway, that same night, that same night, that's when he put his hands on her. That's when he spit on her. So that's from what we know that, okay, we felt like we, kind of like thought that they was together at that time. But they had to already have been together before that was even, aired. Before the whole Wu-Tang event and all of that stuff. So they had to be together for him to literally feel comfortable to treat her like that, you know, just out the blue. I cannot imagine you going out with a guy for the very first time, and he do that to you. He treats you like that for the very first time that y'all ever went out, y'all ever spent time together. I don't believe that that was the first time that they actually spent time together. I don't. I truly do not. You got to be too comfortable to be sitting up here doing that type of stuff. Too comfortable. You didn't put your hands on this girl. You didn't cuss her out. You been calling her name. You didn't spat on the girl. All of this stuff happened in one day. And she said that was her first time going out there was for his event. First time. I don't know, y'all. Y'all let me know. Y'all probably know better than me, but child, I would never. Rosinette say, I don't feel sorry for her situation at all. She could have prevented this, so she has to reap this. I feel sorry she didn't get help for the sake of the kids. I agree, Rosinette. I agree. I just, like I said, I feel bad for the situation is because of the kids. Not because of her, because she got to reap what she sowed, no matter what. But see, it's not all about her. And I'm speaking from a single mom's point of view when I say I feel sorry for the situation. It's because the situation is not all about her. The situation is more so about those kids. Every last child is getting less of their mom. Every time a child is born, they feel like they getting less with their mom. The oldest, once the oldest was born, okay, he got all the attention. Okay, here come another one. Okay, now a little of that attention goes away from the oldest. Then here come another one. So now here go the third child. Okay, it's less attention from the first and the second. Okay, now here comes the fourth child. Oh, it's definitely not neither one. Almost all three of those kids, they not getting the attention that they need and want. So now here goes another. Here comes another. So it's like at some point, at what point is it gonna stop? And at what point is it gonna end? You know what I mean? These babies want their mom. They need their mom. And that's what I'm sympathetic about. That part of the situation. Cause we can't change nothing about what she done already done. I mean, hey, she shuffled her own cards and she dealt them to herself. And that's a fact. Cancer say, I agree with you, Mel. That girl spent way more than 30K on that man. And the sad thing is, we've never seen her post a birthday party for any of those children. That's what really makes me angry. Absolutely. Like, girl, all of these people that be having all of these, extravagant baby showers and birthday parties for 1 year old and 2 year olds that ain't gonna even remember half the money or what they got, any of that stuff. I mean, they be having all kinds of extravagant parties these days. Like, when I came up and when my kids was coming up, baby, I kept it simple. You going on 1, 2 years old or whatever the hell. Look, you gonna get some hot dogs, some potato chips. You gonna have a little snack bag. You know what I mean? Like you had your little juices or whatever up in the cooler. You're outside playing. They have a little jumping little bean bag or whatever. You have little activities. You might use if your kid like clowns or whatever, or you had somebody doing some balloons or something like that. But it still was simple. You know what I mean? It was simple. You had a simple cake and all this and that. Like them babies ain't gonna understand how much money you just spent. I mean, they be spending thousands, but you got kids and you got the money. You got the money to actually have extravagant things and events and stuff like that for your kids, and you choose not to do it. You chose not to do it. You know, that's where my sympathy go. That's exactly where, because she don't understand that it's already hard as a single mother. But what she don't understand also is that that stuff is gonna come back too. That stuff is gonna come back. It's one thing for a single mother to actually go through a whole lot with their kids, and you know you have been the best mother. You have gave your child all that you could give. You love your child unconditionally. You have provided for your child the best way that you possibly can, or for your kids. You have did the whole most for your child. But for a person that actually do not put that type of energy into their kids like that, and you witnessing it, and they absolutely can, I have a problem with that. I seriously have a problem with that, because I get the feed. You mothers like us, you know what I mean, like single mothers, we get that feedback from our kids. You get that feedback at some point. You get that feedback from them. You may get kids, they may grow up and be like, Mama, I'm grateful for you. You know what I mean? I'm grateful for the things that you have done. You have took care of me. You have did this. You have did that. You know, I love you for this. I love you for that. You know, but that's the type of backlash that she could possibly get from her kids if she don't get her stuff together. And that's gonna be the most hurtful thing ever. Because that's something that you really could control. She out here trying to control everything else. You know what I mean? But the stuff that she really needs to be trying to take control of, she not. When all the control is in her hand. Can't make this stuff up. Lisa say, I have empathy for anyone who went through pain and deep traumas. Absolutely. Karma is real. Yes, it is. I feel sorry for those beautiful children. For real. Lisa say, I can't with her. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. Brett say smash that like button and say hit the like button, share and subscribe. Lisa agree. Um, Brett say she doesn't listen to anyone, and I mean she gonna learn from that. She gonna learn from that. That's for a fact. She is gonna learn today. She gonna learn. You know, when God trying to show you something, that's one thing I learned. When God trying to show you something, when He trying to remove you from something, He gonna do it, and He gonna make sure that He get everything out the way for you to realize that He is number one. He gonna move everything out the way, baby, to show you that He is the Almighty. He make the decisions. He is God. So she can still keep going around here thinking she in control. If God want to take over the situation, He will. He will. And that's out of our hands. Cancer say, I don't want to see no woman be used or abused, but she also used and abused Robert. Right. You know, and that's what I'm saying. It's not right what she did to Robert, and it's not right what y'all did to her. You know what I mean? At all. Neither situation is not right. It is not right for her to sit up here and bring innocent children in this world with all this toxic mess. Innocent children. God forbid that her babies don't have anything, that her babies be, I hope and pray that her babies be healthy. Because her going through all of that stress and depression and anxiety and all of that stuff, and you pregnant, that's not cool. That is not cool. You can really affect your babies like that, which will actually further give you more than what you are already going to have to deal with. Your child can come out with ADHD, hypertension, all kind of stuff. You just being upset like that and going through all of this stuff and sending your unborn child through all of these different emotions while you pregnant could really affect them, your child. If it can affect a person, your kid, your kid that's already here, what makes you think it would not affect them in your womb? Lisa say Brianna manager went with her. So that's crazy. That is insane. Brett said, yeah, me either. Kansas said she about, yeah. Yeah, she definitely did. She definitely did. She been with, yeah, absolutely. Thank you everybody for hitting the like button. Yeah, even for the ones that's not in the chat, I love the ones who came in and engaged. Um, and everybody who came through and hit the like button. Cancer say, Mel, did you know she was talking to Job before her and Robert split up? Yeah, that's what I was saying, Cancer sis. That's what I was saying. I'm like, it's no way in hell that he sit up there and felt that comfortable to be putting his hands and did all of this, then the third at her, towards her the very first time that she went to New York for his event, for the Wu-Tang event. Like how I cannot. If y'all was fresh, just meeting each other, or whatever the case may be, you know what I mean? Like, and then you go to one of his first events and he did that to you, child, you should have been gone. And then not only that, he didn't fly you out there, you had to fly yourself. Baby, that was a red flag right there. You shouldn't have been out there from the get-go. Hell, I wish I would pay my own dang gone flight. Got me messed up. She say, even if they weren't messing with each other, they're still cheating. It absolutely, absolutely crazy. Can't make this stuff up, sis. She goes on death is. Yes, she do, Lisa. Yes, she do. Cancer say, I can't even imagine all the mess those poor children have witnessed. She's really damaging them. Yes, she is, Cancer. Yes, she is, boo. And that's where my sympathy go to. My sympathy goes to those children and that unborn child, for real. Because that unborn child still here, feel everything. You know what I mean? And it's sad. She has to weather the storm. She sure is. She gonna learn. She gonna learn. It may take a little time, but she gonna learn. You know, God gift is these children. Kids to say, did y'all see the video when her baby girl told her she wanted to do ballet? Yes, I did, and that video irritated me, but it stood out to me when she said that she wanted to do ballet, and she thought, "Do you know how much ballet costs?" She tried to make it seem like ballet was gonna be, oh, but you could spend $200,000 on this doggone ninja though, right? You could spend $200,000 though. Forget that 30,000. 200,000. I'm calling it how I see it, y'all, because that man ain't got all kind of stuff from that girl, and that's probably not even including money up in his pocket. Shit, she was putting gas up in that man car. Like, stop it, stop it, stop, y'all, stop talking about this doggone 30,000. Stop talking about this 10,000 and 20,000 for real. She didn't spend hundreds of thousands on this man. That's not, and that's just from what we seen. That's just from what we seen. That has nothing to do with what she probably was putting up in his hand, in his pocket, in the gas tank. Child, stop playing with it. Oh, what else? She said, and she told her she didn't have money for that, but then buys Ja a 10K ring. Exactly. She do for a man before she do for her own babies and do for herself. And then she turn around and downgraded her crib. No, baby, you always supposed to upgrade for yourself. Upgrade yourself. Upgrade your children. Your children come first, baby. Always. 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 Ain't nothing gonna ever go right until you do what's right. You got to do stuff in order. That's exactly why it went out of order. Because you didn't do it in order. Mm-mm. I would never. I would never. Yes, I saw the video. Cancer. Exactly my point. Lisa said God will sit you all the way down. And yep, and will all the way down. Good night, everybody. Love you, and good night, baby. I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Um, okay. Blue. Did I miss her comment? Oh, okay, there she go. There you go, Boost. My baby. She said that's why you gotta be careful what you ask for, because you just might get it. Absolutely. You ain't lying about that, baby. Be careful what you ask for. Be careful what you pray for. For real. Sure. Lisa say, uh, Brianna stated, why God do this to her? What? Child, no, she didn't, Lisa. Don't tell me that. Why God do this to her? Child. I couldn't even finish the whole sentence. She just oh, I'm so tired of this phone, child. Oh, hold on, y'all. Give me a sec. Hello? Okay, I'm back, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, Lisa, child, God ain't got nothing to do with this mess. I wish he would stop saying it. God ain't got nothing to do with this mess at all. Hold on, y'all. I gotta go get the door up real quick. Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all don't leave me. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. But yeah, Joe, Lisa, if you still here, talk about her pregnancy. Oh, why God do this to her? Joe, God ain't got nothing to do with this. Hey, bro, baby. Hey, my sissy. I called you twice, but you ain't answer, but it's okay. You here now. Oh, Lord. Uh, well, she was talking about her pregnancy. Lisa, the nerve. She manifested that doggone pregnancy. That's what she wanted. She wanted that child. And she not gonna one thing that girl is not gonna do is sit up here and try to confuse me. The devil is the author of confusion. And that's what she ain't gonna do with me. And that's why I can't feel sorry for her, but I feel bad about the situation because the situation is horrible. You know what I mean? Like, but because I don't think that she really understand, what's ahead of her at all. I really do not. I don't think she understand what's ahead of her. Self love, Bookie. Yes, child. Lisa, you crazy. That is insane, Lisa. I ain't hear that part. I know I heard she did a live earlier today, but I had went on Harmony Speaks um live. No, not her live. I had went on her page and she had did a recent video of what Brianna had did a video on today, but I didn't get a chance to actually finish the video. And I'm gonna go back over there. Did y'all get a chance to actually listen to Harmony's video? Y'all let me know if y'all got a chance to get into Harmony's video as far as with Brianna's last live. Cause baby, she did too much. She did entirely too much. If not, I can pull it up on here. I'm a member of Harmony. So Harmony, please don't get me, girl. But y'all know it's always for educational purposes only. And I love me some Harmony Speaks. And she also is subscribed to my channel. I love me some Harmony, child. Because I love her videos. Love her. Rebecca said, I seen a little bit of it, Melville. Okay. Brett said the new video, Melville Harmony's video. Yeah, her new video about Brianna's live that she did today. I'm about to try to I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can pull it up, y'all. Just give me 1 second. Let me see if I can pull it up. And we can probably look at it together and go from there. Let me see. Let's go. Cause child, here you go, right here. She did it 3 hours ago. I only had got to 4 minutes of it. So let me get to it. Let me start it from. Okay, so now I'm about to share my screen and we about to see what did she say, y'all. Let me see what she said on this last live, cause child, it's not cool. She can't be out here sitting up here blaming God for what she chose that she wanted. I just love me some Harmony. Y'all, if y'all not following Harmony, y'all better go follow her because that's my boo right there. That is my boo. Matter of fact, let me hit this like button. Y'all see the perks right there. Yeah, y'all see them perks. Don't play with her.
This time around, I want to share how I'm going to get to where I'm bouncing back to Brianna, who Brianna is. Because I feel like I was doing so good with like my businesses, being busy and writing my books and my boutique and stuff. And I feel like as a mom, we kind of get lost in the process of not just being a mom, but then when you're in a relationship, you lose yourself in that relationship. You kind of take a back seat in your things that you're doing. And then even in this pregnancy journey, I had to take a back seat um, in my journey as well because of being high risk and other things that I can't discuss health wise.
This is my thing, y'all. This whole thing, as far as her keeps saying about Harris, 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 Harris. If you so high risk, why do you keep allowing yourself to get so upset about what this man is doing? No matter what this man is doing, baby, you should be able to sit up here and cut him off. Cut him completely off because it should just be the focus on you and your and whatever is up in your belly. Like real talk. Your health is more important. You know what I mean? Your baby health should be more important. Like real talk. Like no matter what, it's dangerous being pregnant. Babies don't only, and I'm not speaking nothing into, I'm not speaking nothing negative into her life or nothing like that. I want her to be healthy. I want her baby to be healthy. You know what I mean? No matter what. But facts is facts. Mothers and the unborn, you know what I mean, literally can lose their life on this table, and you doing the whole most. So if the doctor told you that you are high risk, why are you even putting yourself through any of this? Forget all of that. He don't care about you being high risk. I really believe that she is not high risk. That's just my personal opinion. I don't believe that she's high risk at all. Because if you are high risk, first of all, you wouldn't have to keep saying it. Second of all, you would not, the things that you need to do and that the things that you should not do. You know what I mean? And if you actually care about yourself and about your unborn child, you wouldn't even be doing none of this stuff at all, period. Let's get back to it.
But I got a lot on my plate.
Y'all may call me petty in this video. And it call it call me what you want, but I don't know if I'm just so irritated with this girl that everything she do and say, her movement, everything pisses me off. But like for one, them big ass long hands, I wish she would just put them away and quit moving them. That's one. Two, when I said this woman is a sick individual, I
I'll be
meant
right
that.
back, y'all.
I be trying to be cool with her. I be trying not to like really go in like I be wanting to, but I'm so sick of her coming to the internet with this BS. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. And she just getting started. So what she finna do with y'all? She finna go into this whole little episode of her journey and how she want to take us on this journey with her to see how she get to where it is she going. The same stuff she did with Robert. Nothing Brianna is doing is different. She's a liar. She the way she exposed Jonelle, I'm glad she exposed Jonelle, which we already knew what was going on with Jonelle. We already knew they wasn't happy. We already knew he was laying hands. We already knew he was spitting. We already knew he was mistreating her and the kids. We already knew all of this. But the way she is dealing with this is the same way she dealt with her ending when Robert ended their marriage. She came on here. She done the same exact thing that she's doing now. If you go all the way back to her videos when she was with her first baby daddy, she done the same exact thing. Y'all, she said this man, the same man that y'all gonna hear her talking about in this video, acting like he's the only person that's been there for her, is the same man that she said pulled the pew pew on her and sicked his dogs on their kids. This is that same man. Now, the reason why I'm hyping and I'm pissed about this is because it was one part in his life that really, really, really rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm going to go ahead and get to it. I'm going to go ahead and play it. I'm going to go ahead and get my commentary. And then I'm going to go ahead and enjoy my Friday. Because me and my husband we going out to eat. We going to eat steak and what do you say? We're getting salmon or some shit. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get it to y'all so I can get this off my chest. And yeah, let's just do it. Let's just get into it.
Well, how does it feel to be a single mom? How does it feel to be a single mom? Well, you could be in a relationship and still be a single mom. I could go get married tomorrow and then I could still be a single mom. So this journey isn't new for me at all. I have been a single mom the entire time I've been a mom. Let me say that. I do have support from my oldest kid's dad, Deshaun, who gets his kids and involved and make sure, hey, you need me to come up there right quick and talk to them? I will. You need me to come get them? I will. You need me to discipline them however way I can? I will. So shout out to him for always being there for me in that supportive aspect. But yeah, through this journey of people say being a single mom, I feel like I never stopped being a single mom. And I feel like people
listen to this weirdo talking about shout out to him and thank him for being there for all of her aspect. What the
journey of people say being a single mom, I feel like I never stopped being a single mom. And I feel like people feel like you have to be in a relationship. Even if you're in a relationship or even if you're in a marriage, that does not mean that you're not a single mom, especially if you're still doing all the things for your kids that you would be doing even if you were single. So if you're in a relationship and you're still providing and doing things for your kids, you're still a single mom. If you go and get married tomorrow and you're still doing the same things you were doing before you got married for your kids, then you're still a single mom. And I don't think people realize that. So for me, that journey never stopped. Ever since my kids have been born and me and Deshaun wasn't together.
Hey, Miss Sexy, I love you.
Period. No matter who I got with, I was a single mom. So that question for me is not new. Like, I've always been that. So I don't even know how to answer that. That's quite naturally. That's just who I am. I'll make sure that my kids are good. I'll make sure that I'll take care of my kids above all. And
now this is where I had the problem. Like, you can come on this, y'all. This is to her supporters. Like, look, I'm being as real as I can be. This girl needs to shut the fuck up, and y'all need to quit listening to her.
Period.
Seriously. Because for her to be able to come on this internet and act like she was a single parent when she was married to Robert is bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And she know it's bullshit, and y'all know it's bullshit. Y'all know she was married to Rob. First of all, the first time she seen him, when she went to meet him, 2 months later, the kids was running up to him, calling him daddy already. That's because he was already playing his position over the phone.
Period.
And not only did he play it over the phone, he was father for real. When I started following him, because see, I wasn't following him before her. So when I started following him after, I think the kids was I don't know how old they were, but I thought those was his kids. He never treated them like step shit. Ain't nothing step about it. They was dressed alike. He was getting haircuts. Robert was daddy. I didn't know about the kid's real father until late in the relationship. So for her to sit on this internet, lie and gaslight her supporters when y'all knew her when she was with Robert and y'all seen what type of marriage they portrayed to us, like they was, a happy family and he was a good father and a good husband to them. Y'all seen that. Y'all seen Robert interacting with these children. So if nothing else, y'all should be able to look at her and say, This girl be on some straight bullshit. Like she say whatever works for her at the time. However it is she feeling, that's the narrative she gonna put out there. And that's some sick shit. And she need to be checked for that. Because for you to try to downplay that man like that man was not in them kids' life is fucked up. And I'm just gonna say it like I mean it. It's fucked up. And you fucked up as well. So let me give you the definition of a single parent.
Hello.
I'm gonna tell you when you became a single parent. When you and your husband separated. When you moved to another location where it was just you and your kids inside the home. That's when you became a separated single parent. But
she was a single parent also, huh? Sis, she was a single parent before she got married. She's just a single parent again. I just cannot, like, that's why I say I do not feel sorry for something that she put herself in, something that she could have controlled from the get-go or whatever. Instead of her trying to control people, she should have tried to control herself, her situation, and things when it has to do with her raising her kids and taking care of her kids. Instead, the love that she do have and that she feel that she have to give, she rather give all of that to somebody else. You know what I mean? Now you're in a position to where, oh, this person don't love me, but I did this, I did that, I did this, I did that. How do you think your kids feel? You know what I mean? Like, real talk. You're supposed to put that, all of that type of love like that, it should be going to your children. I mean, it's like, it's so many women out here. It's so many single mothers out here that literally be struggling, trying to take care of their kids. You know what I mean? Trying to get their kids in any and everything. A lot of people is not equipped to sit up here and be dealing with no social media and all this and that. You know what I mean? They don't have all the, the access or whatever it is and stuff like that to be able to get on here and just put their lives out here like that. They don't want to do that. A lot of folks is old school. You know what I mean? You're gonna deal with what you're gonna deal with. You know what I mean? You're gonna suffer. You're gonna do whatever. If I'm suffering, you ain't gonna know I'm suffering, but I'm gonna do whatever I need to do when it come down to my kids. You know what I mean? No matter what. Like, your kids is always your everything. Your everything. So this is what really bothers me, and it really bothers my heart, and it bothers my brain, because I cannot imagine not putting my kids first, especially when they still in, my kids they at adulthood now, but as far as them being in grammar school, and then a newborn is getting ready to, come into this world, like, no, baby. No, not at all. I could never. That's why I can say I could never, because it's always been about my kids. Always. Now it's not just about my kids. Now my kids are at an adult level. It's about my mama, but it's still about my kids. You know what I mean? Like, it's always going to be about me, my kids, and my mama. Because that's all I have at the end of the day. That's on this earth. When anybody else decides to leave or move around or do whatever, that's what I have. That's my family. You know what I mean? So for me to actually witness this and this woman sitting up here talking and speaking, and not one time has she mentioned as far as her kids being number one in her life. It's insane to me. It's baffling. Ooh, child. Okay, let's get back to Miss Harmony, my bookie.
But the moment you were divorced, yes, you are fully considered a single parent. You're in the home with your kids alone, raising them. You don't have a partner. You don't have your husband. But for you to act like when you was in a house with Robert, you done everything by yourself, and you was the.
And another thing I wanted to bring up too, y'all. When I got pregnant the very first time, my son's father did not want to have a child because he wanted to, concentrate on his career, which was fine with me. See, I don't believe in abortions. It's just a part of my morals. You know what I mean? I do not believe in abortions at all. I don't care what the situation is. I do not believe in abortions. You know what I mean? Children are a gift. Are a gift from God. And I look beyond that. You know what I mean? I just can't. It don't feel right in my spirit. But anyway, when he told me that he wasn't ready for a child, okay, that's fine. So at that moment, I prepared myself to be a single mother. When I got pregnant the second time, I already prepared myself and understood that at some point, this man could turn around and leave me or not even be bothered. So, a woman, I don't know, women have special things about them to where, they were taking heed and understand and already have themselves prepared for something that may happen. It's a plan. It's just a plan B with an upgrade. It's a plan B with an upgrade, child. You know what I mean? Like, look, if this ninja decides to sit up here and leave or do whatever trust to believe, I'ma still be mama. I'ma still have my child. I'ma still do what I need to do. I'm gonna still support my child. I'm still gonna take care of my child. I'm still gonna shelter my child. You know what I mean? I'm still gonna feed my child and clothe my child and do whatever it is. Okay, ninja, go ahead on about your business, because at the end of the day, you the one that's gonna have to answer these questions. You're going to have to answer these questions when they get older. So when you decide to get your together, hey, trust and believe, that child going to know where their love came from. That child is going to know, you know what I mean, where everything, where their shelter came from. They're going to know this. So, I feel like women, if anybody was to ever get into a situation like this, or you just get pregnant and things, it could start off good, but things start to twist off. Prepare yourself. No matter if it don't happen that way, still prepare yourself to be a single mother. Because at the end of the day, that father could still run off and do whatever it is that he gonna do, and you still, as a mother, got to do what you got to do. So, I mean, just prepare yourself. That's it. That's all. It shouldn't be that way, but hey, it's been like this for years and centuries. So it is what it is. Prepare yourself. That way you won't find yourself up in a position to where, you looking like this. You looking like a damn fool. You know what I mean? You looking for the comfort and support and all of this and that from the father. Because trust and believe, that father ain't gonna always be there. They can leave, come and go as they please. But as a mother, you are there to stay. Once you had a child, you made the decision to stay. So that's what I believe is important as well. Let's get back to Harmony.
The only one that took care of your kids? Now that's nasty work. This is why I don't care for her. Because she come on this internet and she try to act like she's so smart. And we know she's not. She try to say things to make y'all think she know what she's talking about. She try to say things to make y'all think, oh yeah, that's a word. Brianna don't know nothing. Whatever's coming out of her mouth, none of the shit makes sense. Brianna don't know what she be talking about. She get on this internet just to run her mouth. And I am so sick of her. I'm so sick of her. I don't know, like I said, I don't know if I can't stand to look at her because I'm finally disgusted with her and how she come on here and portray herself. Because that top lip that she running is bothering me. I was listening to her live and I was saying, like, I was really talking out loud. I was like, would you just shut the fuck up with your lying ass? It really pissed me off. And I don't even like to get my emotions involved in this, because once I start becoming too emotionally involved, it's time to let it go. So trust and believe, after this live, I'm going to pull myself out of it. I ain't letting it go, but I'm going to pull my emotions back out of it. But for her to sit on here and do that man like that and praise somebody that we know was not in them kids' life, and here it is, Robert is active at this moment. Not only was he active with your children, he's still active in his own child's life. And when y'all split up, when you thought you was just because he hit.
And not only that, in addition to what she just said, as far as with the children, like, you know, I believe that if things would not have escalated the way that it escalated, I truly believe that Robert still would be there for her children. You know, the children that's not his, I believe that he still would have been there for her. And for her to take that away, you know what I mean? Like, she still could have did whatever it is that she wanted to do. But to be able to keep that positive image up in her boy's life, you know what I mean? Especially her boy's life, I believe that that's where she really screwed up at. Because you should not have done that at all. You know what I mean? She shouldn't have done none of it at all. You know what I mean? But it's just the whole fact to take him that was a positive person up in her boy's life. She should never took that man up out of them boys' life like that, because them boys need a positive male role model. You know what I mean? They need to. They don't need to keep seeing this young lady continuously keep dogging out men and all this and that. Like, can you imagine what actually be going through those babies' head, through those, you know, young men head or whatever? It's like, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, I don't know what to think. Every time my mama was dealing with somebody or whatever, they always been this, they always been that. And it's like, I don't even, it confuses children. Children watch their parents all the time. They study us all the time. They learning from us all the time. Even when we not paying attention, trust and believe, they paying attention. They are paying attention. They may try to make it seem like they know everything, but they don't know every damn thing. We know they don't know every damn thing, but they could try to make it seem like they know every damn thing. But trust and believe, they watching. They are watching.
Hit it. Remember when you showed up in your little coat and didn't have nothing on up under, and he hit it and you thought that y'all was gonna be back together? Or when y'all went to that hotel and he hit it and you thought he was gonna take you back and he didn't? When all that was going on, remember, he came and got one of the kids for their birthday. He was still involved in them kids' life. When Brianna found out Robert hit it, quit, and was not coming back, she took them kids away from him again. As pawns. I don't know when she gonna figure out that she need to really get her shit together and quit blaming everybody else for her mess ups. You're weird. You're a liar. You're not healed. And I'm not even going to get on the part you was talking about, the therapist. Lord, this child. Whew. I'm going to make another video about that, because I want to know the name of this therapist, because whoever's in Atlanta, y'all do not want to go to the same therapist that Brianna's lying saying she go to. If Brianna was going to therapy and really taking the advice of her therapist, Brianna wouldn't be where she is now. Brianna wouldn't be finna be 6 kids, 32, no man, owning nothing.
Ooh, child, that just gave me anxiety.
Supposed to be an influencer. You can't influence shit.
6 kids, 32?
Nope.
Child.
You can't influence shit. You can't even influence a bird to fly.
I had 4 and it was a lot, baby.
Oh, this child. Look, girl. Janelle, I'm glad you got your karma, and I know it's much more to come. But whatever you got on her, you need to go ahead and bring that shit out. Because she finna run you in the dirt. She finna keep running you in the dirt. Because that's what she do. But I hope he never, just like when you and Robert had split up, I was like, well, I hope he never go back to her. Look how she did him. I hope Johnny will never come back. And I don't give a damn about how you done him.
Right, boobs.
I hope he don't come back so you can really sit in your mess and heal. Well, guys, that's all the commentary I have for now. As
She let her have it, child. Ooh, boo say not birds to fly, child. Hecky no. Yeah, but heck yeah. Like people, a lot of people are really, kind of touched by this subject. And I get it because it's not cool. And I mean, trust and believe, it's plenty of Briannas out here. It is plenty of Briannas out here. It is plenty of Jaws out here. Like, and we need to be aware of it. Like, seriously, this stuff is like insane. It is insane to human life. But these are the people that that surround us on the daily, and you just got to be aware, especially to folks that's out here dating. You know what I mean? Like you need to be aware and have your eyes open, have that third eye, and some more stuff. Like seriously, because baby, they is out here. They out here strong, strong. It's the birds to fly, baby. Bye, bird. My auntie say that all the time. Bye, bird. Heck, But yeah, y'all. I just wanted to come on here and chill with y'all for a little bit, man. It's almost 2 hours, 6 more minutes. It'd be 2 hours for me, and I got to get myself together. It's been a long night, you know. It's the weekend and all, but at the same time, baby, I still be on the clock. Come tomorrow, I'm still on the clock. I love y'all though. Like I had a ball with y'all. I just wanted to let everybody know, like we all been through it before. Just like the title say, we all been through it before. We been through these messy relationships. We done been through, you know, situations going left after pregnancy, after they got pregnant and stuff like that, and things just went left. But like I said, I cannot feel sorry for her, but I do feel bad about the situation that she is in, only because I've been through that type of situation. And it's literally a situation that goes on forever. You know what I mean? As far as with women. And I just pray for the best for Brianna. I pray for the best for her children. You know what I mean? For her unborn child or children. You know what I mean? Whatever the case may be. Like real talk, at the end of the day, you know, um, everybody just stay safe, stay blessed, and I love y'all. And I'll see y'all soon again. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Love you.